Now, Christ says, I was hungry and you fed me. I was naked and you clothed me. And then at the end of that, at the end of Matthew chapter 25, towards the end actually, not at the end, towards the end, he says, come and inherit the kingdom of God because you did that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because you did that, because of what you did. That is the investment that they're talking about. That if you are creating wealth and you are Christian, then it should benefit the kingdom of God. And you will not be impoverished because you're benefiting the kingdom of God.
Yeah. Yeah.
And by the way, I think I have been Christian long enough to know and to have seen that blessings are real, that God is real, that God's economy is actually real, that you invest in it and there are returns. And I can tell you about so many businessmen I know in this town who would tell you that. I can tell you about very many businessmen that I know in other countries. I travel a lot, as you know. I meet a lot of business people. I'm a member of the Christian Economic Forum, which is a global forum of Christian entrepreneurs and Christian scholars and economists. I'm a member of Christian Economics International, Christian Economist International. So I have met these people. And we all agree on one thing, that there is a divine economy. And that divine economy, and in that divine economy, there are some economic rules that we must follow.
Yeah. Thank you so much. The last one is going to be this. Why do you think a pastor, an entrepreneur, or anyone else who is a Christian, who is doing whatever they are doing, what do you hope this book brings to them? What do you hope they pick out of this book?
I hope everyone who reads this book will learn to live. Will learn to live as a manager of God's household. I hope that everyone who picks up this book will know that they are stewards of God's resources. And if we could know that, we would solve a bulk of our problems. We will solve a bulk of our problems. The world is not poor because we lack resources. The world is poor because we have resources that we do not allocate properly, and then we make excuses and we say, the first excuse we make is that resources are scarce, and yet we are still siphoning those resources.